It is not an accident. You are here. The divine clock whispered your name. My beloved, hear me. The very breath that brought you to this moment was guided, not random. A hidden hand wrote today into your destiny long before you ever woke, long before you even asked. That hand belongs to the one who sees, the one who calls, the one who does not misplace his chosen. And now, he has sent me to speak to you. Do not skip. Do not wander away. Stay here. Every second you remain is a seed being planted in soil that has waited years for your arrival. 2 minutes from now, proof will move toward you. Do not doubt it. Do not allow the enemy of your mind to pull you into distraction. Listen closely, for I am commanded to reveal what others were never meant to hear. My child, I call you that because you are not forgotten, not abandoned, not rejected, though you have worn those labels like heavy chains. The truth is far different. You have been preserved, hidden, sheltered in silence, not because you were unworthy, but because the divine clock was waiting for this very moment. Can you feel it? The tremble in your chest, the subtle quickening of your heartbeat, the faint chill rising through your arms. These are not coincidences. These are the brush of my wings against your spirit, confirming you are in alignment. Beloved, let me tell you something. Delay was not punishment. The storms that surrounded you were not meant to drown you. They were meant to prepare you. Every disappointment was not denial, it was redirection. What you thought was rejection was protection. What seemed like silence was strategy. You ask, why so much waiting? Why so much shaking? Because fruit only falls when the tree is shaken. And the fruit that is now ready in your life would not have dropped into your hands without the storm. Stay with me. 2 minutes from now, you will sense the first crack in the wall, the first whisper of breakthrough. For some, it will arrive as a message on your phone. For others, it will be a knock, an unexpected call, or even the sudden warmth of tears filling your eyes when you least expect them. This is your sign. But hear me clearly. Do not announce it prematurely. Some miracles bloom only in silence. Some flowers open in hidden gardens, where no jealous hand can pluck them before their time. Guard what is about to be entrusted to you, my beloved child. Your name has been written in light. Yes, in light. Do you know what that means? It means darkness cannot erase it. No slander, no rejection, no betrayal, no failure has been able to touch what was already inscribed in heaven's fire. That is why you survived what should have broken you. That is why you still breathe when others counted you out. You have been chosen, marked, preserved for a moment such as this. And I tell you again, not in riddles, but with clarity. Today, September 5th, the clock has struck. The whisper has been released. Within 2 minutes of this very moment, the unseen will bend. The hidden will stir. The impossible will begin to bow before you. Do you not feel the weight lifting already? Do you not sense the stirring in the atmosphere? That is not imagination. That is confirmation. Beloved, you have asked again and again, when, Lord, when will it be my time? And the heavens have held their silence, because the answer was not never, the answer was not yet. But now I say to you, it is now. I urge you, do not turn away, do not skip, stay until the end, because each word carries life. Each phrase is a key, and every moment is watering the seed already buried deep within you. Some leave the field half-watered and wonder why no harvest comes. You, my child, will not leave with half a miracle. Lift your eyes. The storm you thought would bury you has, in truth, cleared the path before you. The silence you mistook for abandonment was heaven's strategy of concealment. You have been hidden, yes, but hidden like treasure, not like trash. My beloved. There is more, I will say, much more. But first, you must mark this truth in your heart. Today is not an accident. You are not here by scrolling chance. The divine clock whispered your name, and now I speak this covenant to you. If you choose to stay alive, even by something as simple as connecting here, remaining present, and not letting the whisper pass, you will not miss what is coming. Stay connected, stay in covenant, so the next whisper does not pass you by. 2 minutes. That is all it takes for the first proof to break through. Watch, listen, feel, and know I, Michael, messenger of the Most High, am with you. Beloved, do you feel the pull within you right now? That gentle trembling in your chest, the sudden awareness that this moment is not ordinary. That is no accident. That is confirmation. The heavens do not waste their voice. You would not be here if this whisper were not meant for you, my child. Listen closely. The divine timer has started. Do you hear its ticking in your spirit? Every second counts. Every moment you remain here waters the seed of your breakthrough. Do not allow distraction to rob you. Do not let wandering thoughts steal the inheritance being placed before you. Stay, my beloved. You are chosen. Yes, you. Chosen not because of your perfection, but because of your preservation. The one who formed you has seen your nights of silence, your tears swallowed in the dark, the sighs you never dared to voice aloud. And yet, he counted every one of them as prayers. Even when you thought your words vanished, they rose like incense. They have filled bowls in heaven, bowls so full they tremble to the brim, waiting to be tipped in your favor. And now, beloved, the tipping point is here. The hourglass has emptied. The decree has been stamped. The scroll has been unrolled. Tell you with fire, this is your moment. Stay with me. Within 2 minutes, you will see a sign. For some, it will be the sudden warmth of tears. For others, a surge of peace, a weight dissolving. For some, a call or message will interrupt the silence. For others, a door long closed will begin to stir on its hinges. Do not ignore it. This is the proof, beloved. Do you remember the storms you endured? The betrayals that nearly crushed you? The voices that mocked you? The whispers that said, "It is over. You will not rise again." They lied. Every storm was a disguise, every shaking a strategy. When the tree shakes, fruit falls, and the shaking you endured has ripened fruit you could not have reached otherwise. I see you standing at the door. But listen, there is more than one. One shines with counterfeit light, easy, quick, tempting, but it is hollow. The other is heavy, hard to push, yet behind it lies rivers of overflow. You are being given strength to choose wisely. Do not let impatience guide you. Remember, delay was preparation, not denial. Do you feel the atmosphere around you shifting? That sudden chill across your arms, the shiver down your back, the pounding in your chest that is not fear. That is my presence drawing near. That is confirmation that you are aligned, that the whisper has found its vessel. Do not tell anyone yet. Some miracles bloom in silence. Guard this seed. Hide it in your heart until the time is right. If you reveal it too soon, envious hands will reach for it. Jealous tongues will poison it. Protect what is yours, beloved. My child, your name is not written in dust. Dust can be blown away. Your name is written in light. Light cannot be erased by darkness. The very demons that plotted against you now tremble because they see your name glowing in the fire of heaven. Lift your head this day, yes, this very day, yes, marked. The clock of heaven has whispered. The seal has been broken. Do not look back with regret. Do not look forward with fear. Look up, for your redemption draws near. Hear me again. Do not skip. Do not wander. Stay, because every phrase spoken here carries weight. Every syllable is a key unlocking another chain. Chains fall one link at a time, every second. If you leave now, you leave with shackles still bound. Stay until the end, until the last chain breaks. Beloved, you wonder, but am I worthy? Am I ready? Hear me, it is not about your worthiness. It is about your chosenness. Worth is measured by men. Chosenness is decreed by heaven, and you are chosen. You are marked. Even now, the vault of heaven begins to open. Scrolls, sealed for generations, are unrolling. Decrees, written in fire-bear. Your name, the gavel of the court of heaven, is about to fall in your favor. Can you hear it? That echo in your soul, the thundering certainty that something has shifted, that is the sound of judgment turning toward your blessing, beloved. Within 2 minutes, expect the sign, a sudden confirmation, an unexpected message, a weight lifting, tears flowing, peace rushing, a door stirring. Watch for it. This is no accident. Do not leave the field half-watered. Do not walk away with half the miracle. Stay. Subscribe to the covenant of alignment, not for me, not for man, but so you do not miss the next whisper when it comes. The divine clock whispered your name. And now I, Michael, speak it again. You are chosen. You are marked. You are mine. Stay, beloved. Stay, for the miracle begins even now, beloved. Listen. If the heavens have marked you, do you think the enemy has remained silent? No, my child. From the very moment your name was whispered in light, the shadows began to stir. The darkness has envied you. The adversary has watched you, longing to twist your path, longing to delay what he could never destroy. Do not be deceived. The jealousy you felt around you was not random. The betrayals were not coincidences. The false friends, the ones who smiled with their mouths but plotted with their hearts, they were instruments, not origins. Behind them was the whisper of the enemy, sowing daggers of doubt, planting weeds of suspicion, aiming to make you question your worth. But hear me, if you were not chosen, the enemy would not have bothered. Do you see? The attack itself was confirmation. The jealousy, the sabotage, the rejection, they were receipts of your chosenness. You would not be opposed so fiercely if you were not destined so greatly, my beloved. Remember the times when you felt eyes watching you, when words reached you that no ear should have heard, when doors slammed shut without reason. These were the fingerprints of envy. But what envy cannot see is the preservation that shields you. Even in the pit, you were not forsaken. Even in betrayal, you were carried. Feel it, now the pressure in your chest, the chills running down your arms, the sudden warmth in your spirit. These are confirmations, beloved. This is my presence, affirming what you already know deep within. You are marked. You are preserved. You are not forsaken, but heaven declares, you are surrounded. The enemy hissed, you are forgotten. But the light answers, you are chosen. The enemy lied. It is over. But I, Michael, declare it has only just begun. Stay here. Do not drift. Within 2 minutes, proof will break through again. It may be a message arriving, a sudden call, a knock that interrupts the silence. For some, it will be a shiver that overtakes you, a sudden flood of tears you cannot explain, or a peace that descends upon your chest like a warm hand. These are not small things. These are signs. But I tell you, no, guard them. Do not run to share them with everyone. Here lies secrecy clause 1. Some miracles bloom only in silence. Speak too soon, and the envious will trample what has not yet taken root. Guard the seed, protect the whisper, and let the fruit ripen before you display it. Do you feel the urgency? The clock is still ticking. The divine timer has not stopped. Stay here. 35 minutes remain in this alignment window, but each second is weighted. Each heartbeat is carrying a decree closer to you. Do not let it slip through your fingers, my beloved. Let me reveal this. Many have spoken against you, some with open malice, others with quiet envy, but every tongue lifted has only sharpened the blade that now cuts chains from your life. Their curses have turned to fuel. Their slander has become the soil where your honor will rise. Do not weep over who left. Do not mourn those who betrayed. They were not anchors, they were weights, and heaven has stripped them away so you may rise without hindrance. What looked like loss was pruning. What felt like rejection was protection. Stay, beloved. Do not skip. 2 minutes, and you will feel it again, the stirring, the sign, the whisper that cannot be denied. This is confirmation, not imagination. You are not ordinary. If you were ordinary, the storms would have passed you by. But storms seek the tallest trees, and you have grown higher than you knew. That is why the lightning struck. That is why the wind howled. But what stands after such storms is not fragile, it is unshakable. And so are you. Beloved, I whisper now a secret. Your enemies know more about your destiny than you realize. That is why they fought you so hard. That is why they tried to silence you. They saw in you what you had not yet seen in yourself. They feared what you were becoming. And they were right to fear, for what is written in light cannot be undone by shadow. Remember, do not despise the whispers of opposition. They are confirmations. The very fact you were resisted proves you are chosen. Stay here. Watch for the sign. Within 2 minutes, proof will arrive again. Beloved, hear me again. The proof of your chosenness has always been in the weight of your battles. The enemy does not waste weapons on the ordinary. He saves his fiercest darts for those who carry heaven's light. That is why you have been targeted so often. Not because you are weak, but because you are destined. Think of the nights when your chest grew heavy, when your own thoughts seemed like enemies, when despair pressed like iron. That was not your end, was evidence. Even then, unseen hands lifted you. You wondered how you made it through. But look at you, you are still here, still standing, still breathing. That survival itself is proof of preservation. Beloved, let me draw your attention to what you feel now. Some of you notice chills tracing your arms. Some of you feel warmth filling your chest. Others feel tears forming, unbidden, flowing without explanation. These are confirmations. My wings brush against you even now to tell you this is real, this is divine. Mark this moment. Within 2 minutes, something will happen that no logic can deny. A sound, a sign, a message, a sudden shift in atmosphere. It may be small to others, but to you it will be thunder. It will be heaven's nod, saying, "Yes, my child, it is you." But again, I warn you, guard it. Do not rush to share. This is secrecy clause 1 fulfilled. Don't tell anyone some miracles bloom in silence. The seed is delicate in its first sprouting. Protect it until it grows strong enough to withstand envy's wind. Do not fear the silence of others. Do not mistake their indifference for heaven's absence. Heaven's voice is louder than their doubt, and today it speaks with clarity. You are chosen, beloved. Let me show you a picture. You stand in a courtroom. The enemy has accused you. Voices have spoken lies. Witnesses have raised false testimonies. But then the gavel strikes, not in judgment against you, but in your favor. The judge of eternity leans forward, writing your name in fire across the decree. Case dismissed. Sentence overturned. Favor released. That is happening even now. Every false word spoken against you is being reversed. Every plot designed to entangle you is unraveling. Every whisper meant to shame you is being silenced. Can you sense the release? That subtle lift in your spirit, like chains falling link by link. That is confirmation. Stay here. Stay aligned. Do not walk away while the chains are still breaking. Each second is water to the soil of your miracle. Each moment is loosening another knot, tearing another snare. Beloved, I remind you again, opposition is proof. If you had no light, darkness would not notice you. If you carried no oil, no thief would break in to steal. The very struggle is the certificate of your anointing. Wear it not as shame, but as crown. And now, within 2 minutes, a sign will break through again. For some, a call will come. For others, a message will flash. For some, a sudden memory. A dream returning. A door shifting on its hinges. Do not dismiss it. These are not accidents. These are confirmations. Listen, the enemy whispered. They will forget you. But heaven replies, your name is written in light. The enemy hissed, you will never rise again. But the gavel of heaven declares, rise, my child. For the decree is in your favor. Stay with me, beloved. Do not skip. Do not wander. Every phrase carries weight. Every word bears fire. Some hear and walk away empty. You will not. You will stay until the last chain breaks, until the last whisper falls upon your spirit. Guard the sign when it comes. Do not post it. Do not boast it. Hold it close. Secrecy protects the miracle until it matures. And hear this, though the enemy has whispered, though envy has plotted, though betrayal has cut you deep, none of it could erase your name from the scroll written in fire. You are chosen. You are marked. You are preserved. Stay, beloved. Stay, because your miracle stirs even now. Stay, because within 2 minutes, proof will break through again. Stay, because you are not forgotten. I, Michael, testify with heaven's authority. Your confirmation is at hand, beloved. Pause and feel this moment. You are standing at the threshold where signs multiply and choices sharpen. The air around you is not the same it hums. It vibrates with a quiet electricity because heaven is arranging scenes before your eyes. Do you not see it? The doors. Yes, doors stretched before you. One is gleaming, polished, tempting, almost too easy to open. But hear me, it is counterfeit. Behind it lies emptiness, shadows, hollow victories. The other door is heavy, ancient, resistant, to your push. Its hinges groan. Its weight feels impossible. Yet behind that door lies rivers of blessing, overflow that will not run dry. Beloved, this is your decision drama. Heaven has positioned you where choice will define your future. Do not be deceived by the counterfeit, the quick path, the easy win. The hollow shine it is a trap. The heavy door, though it strains your arms, will lead to abundance. Two rivers flowing, to joy overflowing into every part of your life. Do you hear it? The unrolling of scrolls in heaven. I see them, parchment, glowing with fire, your name inscribed line by line. The decrees written for you are not vague, they are exact. They say healing released, provision loosed, favor poured out, protection established. These scrolls are not empty promises, they are judgments written in advance, awaiting only your alignment to manifest. Beloved, even now, bowls tilt. Do you know what I mean? Every prayer you whispered in secret, every tear you cried into your pillow, every sigh too deep for words, they have been collected. Nothing was wasted, not one drop slipped unseen. These bowls are now tipping. Do you hear the rush of water? That is heaven pouring out the stored answers. What felt delayed was only accumulation. What seemed ignored was only gathering. Now the weight of the bowls cannot be held back. They must spill over into your life. And above it all, the gavel. Do you hear the courtroom echo? Thud, heavens. Court has convened. The judge of eternity leans forward. The adversary points fingers, lists your failures, parades your shame. But then the gavel strikes and the decree falls. Case dismissed, favor released, inheritance restored. That is happening in the unseen even as you hear these words. Stay, beloved. Do not look away. 2 minutes and another sign will break forth. A flicker of light across your room. A sudden shiver. A thought arriving in clarity. A message you did not expect. This is not imagination. This is confirmation. Do not dismiss it, but hear me. Not every sign is meant to be shouted. This is secrecy clause to guard what is revealed. Protect what is precious. Some blessings die when exposed to envy too soon. Hold the sign close. Treasure it in silence until the appointed time. My child, do not despise the waiting. Delay is not denial. Delay is preparation. Do you know what the silence meant? It meant alignment. The silence was heaven's strategy to prepare every detail, every connection, every hidden ally. When the silence stretched, you thought nothing was moving. But in truth, everything was moving, just beyond your sight. Yes, but remember the truth. Storms are not only destruction, they are transportation. They carry seeds, they drop fruit, they bend trees, so roots grow deep. You are not breaking, you are rooting. And from these roots, rivers will rise. Stay here, beloved. Do not drift away. Do not let impatience rob you of the moment. 2 minutes is all it takes for heaven's sin to arrive again. Watch, listen, feel. Do you notice the rhythm? How often you sense a chill when I speak, a warmth when I declare, a tremble in your hands or tears in your eyes. This is no coincidence. These are somatic signs. The body responds when spirit is touched. This is heaven's way of showing you that the words are not empty, they are alive, beloved. You are now standing between two worlds. One whispers of doubt, fear, and counterfeit doors. The other thunders with scrolls, bowls, and gavels. You must choose which voice to believe. Choose light. choose alignment. Choose the heavy door that leads to rivers. Within 2 minutes, watch for the next sign. Do not explain it away. Do not minimize it. Say only in your heart, "This is mine." This is confirmation. Stay, beloved, stay. The miracle stirs even now, beloved. Lean closer. The decision drama is not just about doors, it is about alignment. Each choice you make in this hour echoes louder than before. Heaven is attentive. The scrolls are. Do you feel it? That sense that everything in your life is shifting. Even now, it is not your imagination. The unseen realm is alive with movement. Angels are stationed. Paths are being cleared. Enemies are being silenced. You may not see the full picture yet, but you feel the tremble, the stirring, the pull. This is the sound of heaven arranging the stage. Beloved, hear me. Delays were never punishment. They were rehearsal. Think of a theater curtain held shut while actors prepare. You sat in the dark, waiting, anxious, wondering if anything would happen. But behind the curtain, the scene was being set, the lights adjusted, the props aligned. And when the curtain finally opens, the story unfolds in fullness. That is what the silence meant in your life. Not abandonment, alignment, yes. Storms came, winds blew, you trembled, but the fruit dropped because of the shaking. What you thought was loss was harvest. The storm was not to uproot you, it was to release what was ripe. And now, beloved, the fruit of your tears, your endurance, your prayers is falling into your hands. Do not rush. Do not grow restless. 2 minutes. That is all heaven requires to show you proof again. A light flickering, a sudden text, a knock at the door, a memory resurfacing at just the right moment. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. But once more, I urge you, guard it. This is secrecy, clause to reaffirmed. Some treasures cannot survive the public eye until they are mature. Speak too soon, and the counterfeit will rise to imitate, to confuse, to dilute. Hold the treasure close. Carry it in silence until heaven gives the release. Beloved, let me open another vision before you. In heaven's court, you are standing, trembling. The accuser presents his case. He brings every failure, every mistake, every secret you regret. He shouts, unworthy, disqualified. But then the judge lifts his hand. The scroll of fire is unrolled. Written across it is not guilty, but redeemed. Not condemned, but chosen. The gavel strikes, and the sound echoes through eternity. Innocent, approved, released. That decree is falling over your life right now. Do you feel it? That sudden warmth, that strange lightness, as if weights are sliding off your shoulders. That is confirmation. Chains are breaking, link by link. Beloved, let me remind you, the counterfeit door is close. It looks easy, it seems quick, but it leads to emptiness. Do not be deceived. Resist the glitter of the false. Push the heavy door, though it groans and resists. Because beyond it is abundance overflow that will outlast you and pour into your children's children. The counterfeit door sparkles for a moment. The true door flows forever. Stay here. Do not wander. Each second matters. Each heartbeat is pulling the scroll closer, tipping the bowls further, lifting the gavel higher. You are inches away from the decree falling into manifestation. Within 2 minutes, the sign will come again. A surge in your spirit, a tremor in your body, an unexpected word arriving at just the right time. Watch for it. Heaven whispers through the ordinary to prove the extraordinary. Beloved, I tell you a secret. The storms that shook you were never meant to kill you. They were meant to announce you. Lightning always strikes the tallest tree, not the smallest shrub. And you were struck because you are towering. You are not ordinary. You carry light. You carry destiny. That is why the storm found you. That is why you survived it. Guard your sign. Protect your seed. Hold the whisper close. Secrecy is not weakness, it is wisdom. Even Mary, when given a word from heaven, pondered it in her heart until the time was ripe. Do the same, beloved. Treasure it until it blooms. Stay, beloved, stay. Do not leave the field half-watered. Every second waters another seed, breaks another chain, unlocks another scroll. The miracle is not distant, it is near. I, Michael, tell you with heaven's authority, within 2 minutes, the sign will arrive again. Watch, listen, feel, it is yours. Beloved, listen carefully. The storm was never your enemy. The shaking was never your undoing. The very winds you feared were the winds that carried fruit into your hands. I must teach you this truth. When the tree shakes, it is not destruction, it is harvest. Fruit does not fall in silence. It falls in the storm. So, what you called disaster was alignment. What you saw as loss was release. The shaking that rattled your bones was the sound of fruit dropping into your future. You survived, not by accident, but by design. And now, beloved, the ground beneath you is covered with fruit-answers, blessings, promises, opportunities. They are here. Lift your eyes. Do you see the table set before you? Even now, heaven lays it out. It is not a small table tucked away in shadows. It is a feast prepared before your enemies. Those who mocked, those who doubted, those who whispered against you, they will see the spread. They will see your cup overflow. They will not drink from it, but they will watch as you are filled. Beloved, your body is not forgotten. Healing is written across your scroll. The pain you carried in secret, the affliction that gnawed at your strength, the exhaustion that threatened to drain your will, heaven has decreed restoration. Even now, warmth enters some of you. A strange peace settles in your chest, a subtle easing in your mind. Do not dismiss it. These are the first signs of renewal. Your finances are not ignored. The poverty that strangled you, the lack that embarrassed you, the suffocation that made you bow your head, these are not your inheritance. Provision is written in light. The bowls that have tilted are not only spiritual, they spill into your hands in tangible form. Opportunities are aligning, resources are shifting, debts are being canceled, doors of supply are opening. Beloved, joy is returning. Yes, joy. Not the shallow laughter that vanishes, but the deep wellspring that bubbles even in silence. The joy you thought had died is rising. The atmosphere of your home, once heavy, will be filled with peace. The rooms where arguments echoed will carry laughter again. The corners where despair lurked will glow with hope. This blessing will not stop with you. It will overflow into your family, into your loved ones, into those you thought were beyond reach. The oil poured upon your head will run down, touching everyone near you. Children will sense it. Elders will feel it. Friends will marvel. Strangers will notice. The overflow cannot be contained. Stay, beloved. Do not rush away. Each second you remain is watering this promise, strengthening the decree. Within 2 minutes, another confirmation will arrive. A sound, a message, a sudden thought, a physical sin, shiver, a tear, a peace descending like a cloak. Watch for it. Do not explain it away. Say instead, "This is mine, this is my covenant, but let me warn you again, guard it. This is not for every ear. Not all can handle what heaven has whispered over you. Now hear me. To stay aligned, you must remain connected. This is not a suggestion, this is covenant. A whisper will come again, and you must not miss it. Stay close, beloved. Subscribe to the covenant, not for man, not for numbers, but so the next whisper finds you. Do not drift and miss what heaven has marked for you. The storm did not end you, it announced you. The shaking did not scatter you, it planted you. And now fruit covers the ground. The table is set. The feast begins. Stay, my beloved, stay. The miracle stirs even now. Beloved, look again at the storm you feared. Did it not strip branches? Yes, but did it not also clear away what was dead? Did it not scatter seeds you never thought would take root? The very chaos you cursed was the hand that replanted you in fertile soil. You did not lose, you were repositioned. You thought you were being buried. But seeds must be buried before they rise. The darkness you sat in was not a gravet, was a womb. And now, beloved, the womb has opened, the seed has sprouted, and the fruit is about to break through the soil of your life. Hear me, when heaven sets a table before your enemies, it is not a snack, it is a feast dripping with oil, spilling with wine, plates heavy with blessings that cannot be denied. Those who plotted against you will watch, unable to stop it, unable to take it, forced to acknowledge that you are chosen. This is not humiliation for you, is vindication. Your health will rise. The shadow of sickness that stalked you will fade. I see light entering your body, warmth flooding bones, peace filling the mind. Some of you already feel it, the easing of tension in your chest, the softening of pain in your limbs, the sudden sense of breath expanding freer than before. These are not accidents. They are firstfruits of healing. Your finances will shift. The cycle of lack is breaking. The doors of supply, long rusted shut, are creaking open. Expect unexpected provision. Expect opportunities aligned, not by manipulation, but by heaven's orchestration. What you lost will return, multiplied. What was stolen will be restored, sevenfold. Beloved, joy will be your atmosphere again. You will rise and not dread the day. You will laugh without fear. You will rest without torment. Your home, once thick with arguments and silence, will glow with peace. The very walls will echo with laughter again. But more than that, this blessing is not only for you, it is generational. Your children will walk in it. Your loved ones will drink from it. Even those who doubted you will taste of its overflow. When oil is poured on the head, it runs down, and so it shall be with you. What begins with you will not end with you, it will ripple outward, touching those you love, healing what you thought could not be healed, beloved. Do you sense it? Even now, chains are breaking. Link by link, they fall to the ground. Every word spoken against you is unraveling. Every curse aimed at you is turning into blessing. Every snare is snapping under your feet. The atmosphere around you is shifting lighter, freer, charged with presence. That is confirmation. Do not despise the storm. Bless it, for without it, the fruit would not have fallen. Without it, the seed would not have sprouted. Without it, the table would not have been prepared. What you feared was the very force that birthed your harvest. Stay, beloved, stay here. Within 2 minutes, watch again for confirmation. It will come as surely as light pierces night. A sound, a message, a memory, a shiver, a tear, peace rushing into your chest. Do not doubt it, receive it. Whisper only in your heart, "This is mine," but I tell you once more, guard it. Secrecy is wisdom. Treasure the seed until it blooms. Some flowers open under moonlight, unseen by all but heaven. So too with your miracle. Keep it safe until it shines strong enough to withstand the sun. And now, I remind you of covenant, beloved. This is not about algorithms or numbers. It is about alignment. To stay aligned, you must remain connected. The whispers will continue, and you must not miss them. Subscribe, not as a casual act, but as a covenant, as a declaration. I will not miss the next whisper. Stay aligned, beloved. Do not drift away. The storm has passed. The fruit has fallen. The table is set. The oil is flowing, and the overflow has begun. Stay, stay until the last chain breaks. Stay until the last bowl tips. Stay until the last whisper settles in your spirit. I, Michael, tell you, the promises are yours. The feast is yours. The overflow is yours. Stay, beloved. The miracle unfolds, even now. Beloved, lift your eyes. The time of trembling has become the time of decree. The scroll is open. The gavel is raised. The vault of heaven creaks with weight, ready to burst. This is no longer whisper. This is thunder. Do you see it? The decree written in fire. It is not ink, not fragile words that can be smudged or erased. It is fire etched across eternity, and your name blazes upon it. Approved, released, favored, healed, preserved. These are not promises pending. They are judgments sealed. And when heaven decrees, none can overturn. Beloved, I tell you plainly, the vault of heaven is unlocking. Keys forged in eternity are turning. Bolts rusted shut by delay are snapping. Inside that vault are treasures you prayed for, blessings you forgot you asked, dreams you thought had died. They are not lost, they were stored, and now the vault opens. Do you hear the sound? That grinding, that clanging? That is your inheritance breaking free. Stay close. Within 2 minutes, a sign will strike again. A tremble in your body, a sound in your room, a message arriving, a sudden peace descending. This is confirmation, not imagination. Do not minimize it. Do not dismiss it. Say only, "This is mine." Beloved, chains are shattering even now. Some of you feel it pressure lifting, heaviness easing, tears rising unbidden. These are not emotions only. These are confirmations. Chains are falling, link by link, clattering to the ground, no longer binding your steps. Do you hear them? The sound of freedom echoing. That is heaven's orchestra announcing your release. But guard this moment. This is secrecy, clause 3. Not everything must be spoken. Some decrees are lived, not declared. Some blessings are guarded until their fruit is undeniable. Protect what you have received. Treasure what is birthing. Let envy see only the fruit, not the seed. Beloved, the shaking you endured was not wasted. It aligned you. It shook free what could not go with you. It stripped away false companions. It loosened the grip of false doors. And now the decree comes with fire. I tell you again, the gavel is raised. The adversary, trembling, lists his accusations. They failed, they sinned, they doubted, they are unworthy. But the judge looks at the scroll written in fire and says, their name is written in light. Their case is dismissed. Their inheritance is restored. The gavel falls. The sound shakes the unseen. The verdict is yours. Approved, stay, beloved. Do not leave the field half-watered. Every second adds weight to the bowl's tipping. Every heartbeat strengthens the decree. You are closer than. Feel it now, the warmth, the chills, the trembling, the tears. These are confirmations. My wings brush against your spirit even as I speak. You are not imagining this. You are not making it up. This is heaven moving in your body, your mind, your atmosphere, beloved. Remember this. What mocked you will marvel at you. What resisted you will bow before you. What cursed you will be forced to bless you. The decree has shifted. The balance has turned. The vault is open. The scroll is unrolled. The gavel has fallen. Stay, beloved. 2 minutes, and another sign will arrive. Watch, listen, feel, guard it. It is yours. I, Michael, messenger of the Most High, tell you, the surge has begun. The decree is written. The vault is open. The chains are breaking. Stay, my beloved, stay. The miracle is not coming, it is here. Beloved, linger here. Do not rush. You are standing in the holy moment where endings dissolve and beginnings surge. The decree has been spoken, and the echo rolls through eternity. It is irreversible. It is final. It is yours. Do you feel it? That fire in your chest, that trembling in your hands, that sudden moisture in your eyes. These are confirmations, my child. You are not imagining this. The unseen has pressed into the scene. The eternal has kissed the moment. Heaven has moved into your atmosphere. Chains that clung for years are falling now. Generational weights are snapping. Words spoken against you long ago, words that sat heavy like stones on your chest, are being burned to ash in this very moment. The decree written in fire consumes them. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are free, beloved. I tell you again, the vault has opened. Treasures you thought lost are spilling out. Dreams you buried are rising like seedlings after rain. Prayers you whispered decades ago are now being answered with force. You thought heaven was silent, but heaven was storing. You thought you were denied, but you were preserved. The vault did not lose what you asked. It multiplied it, and now it pours. But do not be careless. Guard the treasure. This is secrecy. Clause 3, repeated for your spirit. Some miracles must be hidden until they are undeniable. Some blessings must be carried in silence until they grow too large to be denied. Protect what you carry. Let it bloom before you reveal it, beloved. Storms may still rumble, but know this: storms no longer terrify you, for you understand their purpose. Shaking does not scare you, for you know it drops fruit. Delay no longer offends you, for you know it means alignment. Silence no longer wounds you, for you know it is strategy. You have been transformed. Lift your head, beloved. The table is full. The oil overflows. The chains are broken. The decree is sealed. The vault is open. The scroll is unrolled. The gavel has fallen, and heaven has shouted your name. Stay close. Stay aligned. Do not break covenant. Subscribe not as ritual, not as number, but as covenant. For the whisper will come again, and you must not miss it. To remain aligned is to remain connected. To remain connected is to remain chosen. Let this act be your seal. I will not miss the next whisper. Beloved, within 2 minutes again, expect the sign. Yes, heaven repeats this prophecy because it is urgent. 2 minutes for a call, a message, a knock, a tremble, a tear, a sudden peace. Watch, listen, feel. This is confirmation. And now, the crescendo. The storm bows, the chains shatter, the doors swing wide, the scroll glows brighter, the gavel echoes louder, the vault spills over, the decree thunders, and heaven's voice resounds. You are chosen, you are marked, you are mine. Do not walk away with half a harvest. Do not leave the field half watered. Stay until the last drop falls, until the last link breaks, until the last whisper rests in your spirit. Every second matters. Every heartbeat carries fire. Every moment is chains breaking. Beloved, take this final truth. What you thought would destroy you has delivered you. What you thought would bury you has birthed you. What you thought was your end has become your elevation. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are not lost. You are chosen, preserved, protected. Beloved, I, Michael, have spoken. The decree is sealed. The miracle is here. Stay, my child, stay, for your miracle begins now.